Can somebody kill the Pharah, please? Come on, soldier, what are you doing? Come on, soldier, kill the Pharah. Oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. Soldier, we need to kill the Pharah. What are you doing, soldier? Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I'm Stylosa. And have you ever done that to your poor soldier player? What I'm going to talk about in this video is how to counter Pharah. But the very first thing we've got to realise is Pharah is not this delicate flower floating about in the sky. She's an absolute killing machine. If she gets on top of you, and she hits you twice, you are pretty much dead. We are talking 120 damage per direct rocket hit. That's 2 hits to soldier and he is dead. So how the hell do you deal with this? Well, what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to show you all of the clips that this is where I came across Pharah in my leveling up of the Steakbake account on its way to Grandmaster. And you'll notice that throughout these clips, there's a lot of times where I'm trying to deal with Pharah. I prioritize it because, yes, you can say I am kind of the counter to Pharah. I mean, look at that there. I just did damage to her, but it's not a lot of damage. She did more damage back to me there, and then she gets away. Soldier is not the best direct counter to Pharah, right? He is in certain situations, and that's what people have got to remember. It is not as cut and dry as... I mean, look at this, right? That Pharah's at range there. I've been hit by another attack there, but Pharah knows I'm in here. She's starting to shell the building. I'm doing damage to her, but Soldier's got extreme damage fall off at range. Look at that. I hit pretty much all of those shots onto her there, which is difficult to do, right? Yet, she still did damage to me. She managed to get away. It's like, what is going on? You cannot just pick Soldier and that instantly counters the Pharah player. You have to play as a team. There are situations where Soldier will absolutely decimate Pharah, and that is if Pharah gets within his range. So if Pharah gets to medium range to you and she's not directly firing at you, Soldier should be able to kill her. But this is the thing, right? It requires quite a lot of hit scan accuracy. It requires you aiming at Pharah and deliberately trying to take her down. Like in this example here, right? I get the jump on Pharah. You see she's got half health. She's within my range there. The damage is amazing off Soldier at that range. She's dead. They were headshots. She wouldn't have survived anyway, even if those were body shots. But that only happens in some situations. Now we're going to look at the next clip here. And in this clip, she's going to sort of come over the top. I'm going to get the jump on her again, in a sense. Like she's not going to realise where I am, because I'm sort of going to hide here, sort of under this veranda above my head. And then she's coming across, over she comes on the top. I can hear her. It's like, where the hell is she? There she is. So I start firing. Look how fast you kill her. So Soldier will kill her extremely fast. Thing is, look at this clip here. She doesn't have damage fall off. She can keep piling damage into you at range. So I'm going to try and prioritize her here, trying to do damage. It's made even worse here because she's got Zen's orb on her head. This is ridiculous. It's just going to keep healing her. What are we going to do? Well, behind me, there's Anna. If me and Anna attack her, she will die. See that? I did a bit of damage to her. Anna tagged her. She's dead. So it is easy to deal with Pharah if you deal with her as a team. It is not just Soldier's job to kill Pharah, because Pharah is extremely deadly. And what is happening is, around I think the Platinum to Diamond tier, Pharah is the hero you have to be able to deal with to get any further in the game. There's a lot of people who are stuck around about high platinum trying to get into diamond, but they come across a Pharah player, maybe a pharmacy combo, so you got Pharah and Mercy, which is made even worse because that means Pharah's going to do more damage, and then she's going to heal super quick when she takes damage anyway because Mercy's following around. How do you deal with that? It is not just get a soldier. You might just get a soldier, but that soldier might not have the accuracy to land enough consistent shots on the Pharah to kill her. Like in this clip, you'll see Pharah comes over the side. A very typical place Pharah likes to come on Volskaya attack. I've shot her. You watch me do damage to that. It's practically nothing. The range is too extreme for me to deal with. Yet the team is getting flustered. Everyone's all over the place. I'm trying to get into a position so I can still fire at this Pharah. But that Pharah, just by its sheer presence alone, has caused so much confusion in our team. We don't know what to do. And this is like I'm Grandmaster at this point. See, there's the Pharah. I'm trying to kill her, but she's away and it's very difficult. So at the lower levels, teams tend to tilt really quick because they see a Pharah. They may have a soldier, but like, look at this. Like, I tried to damage her there. I can't do nothing to her. I'm going to get mobbed by the team and I'm going to get killed. This is another great example of what happens when Pharah gets you. She kills you, right? She can kill Soldier. Like, I nano boosted ult there. That's great. What's this? I'm taking damage? Oh, that's right, because Pharah's on top of me. 2 hits and you're dead. Pharah has a major advantage in 1v1 against Soldier when she gets on top of you, right? And she's firing at you. There's nothing you can really do about it. You can try and kill her, but she only needs 2 clicks of the mouse and you're dead. Remember, she's got splash damage as well. She doesn't need 2 direct hits because you've only got 200 health. If it's 120 per hit, well, that's 240 if there's 2 direct hits. So, you know, that's it's a lot of damage. Again, here's another example of me flanking around. I see the Pharah player. It's my priority. Look at the damage I poured into her. She still isn't dead, though. She's going to get healed up by her team, and then she's going to come back after me, and it's going to be difficult for me to deal with it. In fact, I'm not going to be able to deal with it. I'm going to have to retreat. So Pharah's fully healed. She knows I'm there. She's firing rockets in. Look at that direct hit. 120 damage. Smashed me, and I've had to back off into a position where I can think maybe I'm safe and I can keep working on the Pharah. Again, like, you can see throughout this entire fight, she is my primary target. Look how much damage I've done to her. But what happens? I die to Pharah because on this map, Pharah is actually pretty strong. But if Pharah gets close to you and she's firing at you, most of the time, you will die. Like, look at this. Close range battle. You've got no chance. Pharah is going to absolutely slaughter you there. This is what I want people to do. See the Pharah? Okay, the Pharah was on its own, its whole team was dead. But notice what was going on. Everybody was firing at the Pharah. This is how you counter her. This is the secret. You just fire at her, right? Everybody must fire at the Pharah to get rid of it. If you've got a ranged attack and you see Pharah and there's not any other target that you need to deal with, you should be firing at her. If you're playing Ana, it's very easy for you to snipe her, and you can do a considerable amount of damage to her as well. Soldier obviously will fire at her. McCree should be firing at her. Zenyatta should be firing at her and applying his Discord orb. The thing with a Pharah player is, if you know there's a Pharah on the enemy team, so you'll know this straight away when the game starts, Pharah starts shelling away and whatever. Maybe it rips through your entire defense because your hit scan players are not accurate enough to deal with a Pharah player. And it only needs like an adequate Pharah player to be a major problem for a really good hit scan player, because all the Pharah needs to do is stay at range. Like, you can see the Pharah in this clip. It's always at range. I prioritized it, but look, I'm dead. Okay, it did some damage to me. This is another example where the Pharah is right above. I don't realize it's there. 1 hit, 2 hits, dead. You cannot survive that damage. Even if you're Taimu or whoever the hell you are, you're never going to be able to aim and kill that Pharah so quick before it kills you. So what you've absolutely got to do is work as a team. So if your team gets rolled over by a Pharah, that's great. But think how to counter this. It's not that difficult, right? So if you've got a Soldier, an Ana, and a Zenyatta, that Pharah should be absolutely dead. For a start, Ana can snipe. Zen should put the Discord orb on. Even the Discord orb and just Soldier randomly firing at her from range should be enough to take out the Pharah. And once you get rid of the Pharah, you've done the job, right? The enemy team has to change. And you'll see in this clip as it goes on, and as I keep talking, again, you can see me getting blasted by the Pharah player. As this clip goes on, I'm going to now talk about the mentality of dealing with the Pharah. But you'll notice, we deal with the Pharah in such a way that it has to swap to a different hero. Once you've done that, that is exactly what you need to do. And that is just through keeping your head. And teams do not keep their head. I know I keep promoting my Overanalyze series. This is my coaching series where people send me in videos, which if you do want to send a video in, then email to overanalyzedow@gmail.com with your SR in the title, your heroes that you play, the map that you play on, and the very first link, the first line of the video should be a link to a YouTube upload of your video. Anyway, you can see that, like, I killed the Pharah really quick. But through that series, I get a lot of entries, and I watch them, and people will say things like, how do I deal with this Pharah? What's going on? And I'll look at the SR, and it'll be platinum. It might even be low diamond. And I'll watch the video, and there's a Pharah player just killing a soldier over and over again. And I watch the soldier, and the soldier's accuracy isn't the greatest. But it doesn't matter even if it was, because his entire team, more often than not, is going, soldier, deal with the Pharah, what are you doing? It's not just Soldier's job. Everybody's got to realise this. You see here, right? I damaged the Pharah there, but it's away and it's been fully healed again. See, like, you can't do that much damage to it at range with Soldier. You've got to try. You've got to put as much damage in as you can. You know, sometimes you will get lucky with headshots and you'll do quite a bit of damage, but it is very difficult to deal with a Pharah. The point of this video has been to say the counter of a Pharah is your entire team. A great hit scan player can deter a Pharah and will. You know, with good accuracy, it's going to put a Pharah player off. Pharah players, though, they're quite clever. They use the terrain to their advantage. They hop around the side. They only peek. They fire a rocket in. They peek. They fire a rocket. 2 direct hits and you're dead. What you cannot do is go to that soldier on your team. You're playing terrible. Oh my god, why are you not killing the Pharah? Soldier, or even McCree, or any hit scan, is not a direct counter to Pharah. Pharah is a very unique character, and I'm 100% sure that she's the reason why a lot of people are getting stuck in high platinum, and even like in the other tiers as well, because Pharah she's kind of like the Bastion of the lower tiers. So in like bronze and I guess silver, Bastion's very strong, but as you go up through the tiers, you start seeing different heroes that become strong. Pharah, she's kind of like the new Genji. She's very hard to deal with, but she can put a lot of damage into your team. And often, people who think well, classes that you think would be a direct counter to her, she's also a counter to them. It just depends on the situation and how she manages to jump on top of you. Like McCree, yeah, maybe he could kill her at close range, but not if she fires 2 rockets into him. He's dead. And she's going to do this because Pharah players are like that. So ladies and gentlemen, the way you deal with Pharah is you keep firing at her. You try and discord her if you've got Zen, but please, everybody should fire at Pharah because she is quite easy to take down when you've got concentrated fire, and it can be quite easy to get her to swap onto a different hero. In this game you're seeing in the background, she swapped onto a Tracer, was hardly as effective, there you go, dead. And I give a bit of teabagging. But that's my friend, that's Valkyrie, that's why. It's a bit of friendly banter. But that's how it is. You deal with the Pharah, and often you will win the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Stylosa, this is Unit Lost, and this is how to deal or counter with a Pharah. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.